honey hot dash, honey hot dash.
Exhibition. Entering online/team select screen. The Seattle Seahawks, the home team, are selected. Seattle Seahawks selected. Buffalo Bills select. Arizona Cardinals selected. Los Angeles, Kansas City Chiefs, ready. My Indian, Los, edit, ready. Edit, entering edit uniforms, enter. Advanced, KCA, Mia B. Flores, Min M. Zimmer selected. Min M, in, UB, GB.
It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the night time. It took me so long getting back to my right mind.
At 8:15 p.m. selected. Min M. Zimmer selected. Use advanced settings submenu.
This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
West Coast.
I can sell it,
Offensive playbook option is set to REK Kingsbury. Entering advanced, entering offense, edit uniform, ready, entering edit, and advanced set, and defensive playbook option is set to REK Kingsbury.
I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chocolate.
Use advanced set, GPM LaFleur selected. Offensive playbook option is set to West Coast.
Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision.
Defensive playbook option is set, and defensive playbook option is set to REK Kingsbury.
All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Defensive playbook option is set to REK Kingsbury. Edit unit, JR, ready, edit unit, enter. Help. Ready.
Playing skills, you did. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, all on the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, all on the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist.
Edit you. Advanced. GB. Edit you. Enter. Edit you. Advanced. Advanced. Ready.
I never switch, ice on the wrist. I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it. You hate cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They LA, they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, watch out.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yellow! I got one ladies! Hey, 43!
The first carry now. This is Williams. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. On second down, Williams. And an alley to run. Kansas City touchdown. Damian Williams, 72 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Darren Lee able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. To throw, it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Chris Jones, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 4th down is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. Tyreek Hill back deep for Kansas City. This is taken at the 18. There he goes left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, he covered a lot of ground, 82 yards on the punt return. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
15. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, nearly picked. Yeah, maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 44-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Emmanuel Ogbah just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Williams. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a 1st down. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Mahomes on target here to Hardman. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Chris Jones gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chris Jones able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes, and that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step. So on 4th down, Dustin Colquitt to punt for KC. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. That's taken on the 25. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes. This is caught. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. From 21 yards away, as they are now on the board here in the first. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all.
Whoa.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run out of the gun here. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Escaping the pressure right. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Check out. Attack. Shoot it.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Out. 61. Matchbox. Nice. Hey, watch it. Motion. 56. 56. Right there. 56.
Mahomes now to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10.
22, check Robert. Watch twist. Motion. 57. C6.
Now here's Mahomes. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the whip. Hey, alert 3. Sunday.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's not going to go anywhere as they get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Hey, let's go. Hey, color. Kill.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Deuce. I go. Check. Switch. Go. Fresno. Say. Hey, 57 colors. 50, yellow. Small. 43. Kill. Tighten up. Watch the safety creep.
from the gun, it's Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Rush in. Right on this one.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now he's flushed out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Darren Lee, his second sack of the night.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he's going to go down again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On first down, it's Williams. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Kendall Fuller in on the stop.
He was brought down by Kendall Fuller. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Recon 132 fight.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
He's crossing. Come on. Shit.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack comes from Anthony Hitchens.
Chopper. Watch the shit. Yellow. Or man. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. Watch the slant.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Completes it to Hardman. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points. LaShawn McCoy off to the races. He's at the 30, the 20, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, 79 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. As he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
We're back now in KC. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Only a yard on the pickup, and now they've got a 3rd down and 8.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
That's the way. 25, check 25, check 15, 15. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Big dance. Come. Check 24, check 24. 24 times.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind.
Yellow. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And this is caught. That's Watkins. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Again, it's Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch it. Hey, dribble it.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Smoke. 24 is the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. 24 is the mic. All day.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Check. He's coming. Bravo! SOS. Let's go!
Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
That's a pick, boy.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. The Chiefs on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Hey, he won. This game is trash, bro. It's trash. Look at the play he made. Look what he did, bro.
Oh, he open.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are.
Okay,
in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Right there, 56. Hey, 43. Slam.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Mach 56. Yellow. Don't get nervous now. We're beginning to tell stuff. Don't get nervous. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. I'm coming for you. You mine. Play 56.
To throw is Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Switch.
Williams will try again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Back to throw, Mahomes. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. Chris Jones.
Entering cancel pop-up waiting for your Cartersville online game.
In tonight's ball game. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. splits the uprights on the chip shot. And they'll be celebrating in the Power and Light District. The Chiefs have won the football game.
246. Post-game report play.